Good day, my people. The person you are hearing his voice is the same man, the same boy, the same guy that you have been waiting for. Okute Daily Talk from Okute's Daily Talk Corner, bringing to you this afternoon broadcast of 1st October in the year, 1st November in the year 2022. We are going straight into the news. We don't have much time to waste. So please tighten your seatbelt as we proceed because we are flying on a high altitude. Remember and always have it in the back of your mind that truth is the business of the day in our platform. We are here to give you undiluted truths about things happening in the country and also what is happening in Biafra land, and more especially what is happening in the case of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, over there in DSS dungeon, Abuja. Do not touch the dial, do not move. Let's go straight into the business of the day. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don sue appeal court to Supreme Court for challenging stay of the ruling being given to him that quashes away all the 15-count charges that the federal government brought before the court, before the High Court in Abuja against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So the Nnamdi Kanu and his lawyers have concluded arrangements dragging Buhari-led administration, including Malami, to Supreme Court so that they will have the final battle there. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, Mazi Kanu, has concluded plans to appeal against the ruling of the Court of Appeal, staying the execution of the judgment that dismissed the terrorism charges brought against him by the Murtala Mohammed-led federal government. Recall that Justice Haruna Sanami had in his ruling last Friday granted the application by the federal government to stay the execution of the judgment pending the hearing and determination of his appeal at the Supreme Court. This is horrendous. This is unbelievable. And a country like Nigeria have turned the judiciary system into a nursery school where anyone can just jump in and jump outside. Justice Haruna Sanami, they went and they import this Fulani judge to come and handle the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But let me tell you the gospel truth, my dear. The day you will deliver this judgment in the favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you won't believe what happened to you that day. You will even say that somebody hypnotized you to do it. Just you people should keep on going. The 3 judges that were transferred, if they tell them they know when they give that judgment, they will not believe it. But as it may, they did it all in the favor of Ipob, because the Almighty Chukwu Okiabiama will always be there for us anytime, any day. Do not touch the dial. We still have a long way to go. In a statement on Monday, the lead counsel to the Ipob leader, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, disclosed that the legal team headed by Chief Mike Ozekome, had refused a go-ahead from the pro-Biafra activists to challenge the ruling at the Supreme Court. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer retreated that the appeal court ruling quashing all terrorism charges brought by the federal government still subsists. According to him, the statement reads, I visited Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today at the headquarters of the State Security Service, Abuja, to specifically brief him on the outcome of the Court of Appeal ruling. On Friday last week, staying the executive of Onyendu's appeal court judgment. Apart from critical legal strategies which will remain private, Onyendu did not hesitate in giving our legal team a nod to immediately proceed with an appeal at the Supreme Court against the ruling of the Court of Appeal, staying the execution of each judgment, which expectedly is to be heard under the Supreme Court fast-track rules. Procedure towards an expeditious hearing of the appeal was agreed upon, and we are very hopeful that it shall still end in praise. God being our helper, as we had earlier stated, be assured that the Court of Appeal judgment which vindicated Onyendu and consequently discharged and acquit him of every bogus allegation since subsist, it had not been set aside. Onyendu's legal team, eminently led by the Chief Mike Ozekome the Son, will vigorously pursue an appeal at the Supreme Court against the ruling of the Court of Appeal staying the execution of Onyendu's landmark victory at the Court of Appeal. So this is the news and the information we got from the right source this morning from the lead counsel of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Barrister Jofo, and his lawyer, Chief Mike Ozekome the Son. So the legal counsel now have gotten the go-ahead order from the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody that they should challenge the stay of execution which the appeal court is giving is not opposed. So they will challenge an appeal at the Supreme Court. In other words, they are dragging Malami and the so-called Muhammadu Buhari to the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Without taking much of your time, as I said earlier, we are moving straight into another news of the day. We are talking about flooding, killing and maiming innocent citizens in Nigeria. In almost 15 to 17 states have been taken over by floods. Farmlands that worth billions of dollars have been destroyed. Houses that worth billions of dollars have been destroyed. Life lost is over 650,000 as of the moment. People who have been displaced from their homes that are being camped in different IDPs in the country is over 3 million. Where are we going to start, or where are we going to end? We are talking about that. The so-called president of Nigeria jumped into his private jet and jet out to South Korea for a summit and the signing of a One Nations agreement, a big contract. As if that one is not enough, he came back. The country is in a point of breaking down. Security alert from the US and the United Kingdom, UK embassies in Abuja there that warrant them or that trigger them to be sending back home most of their workers, and most of their embassies temporarily closed down for the moment. The president came in, he didn't do anything to the people he is ruling. Now he's jetting out to London again. There was a book I read, or maybe I listened to one of the what do they call it, the motivational speaker, and he made mention of each time that the president jet out of the country, there must be an attack. So let it not be what I'm thinking, that you are jetting out to UK now so that they will complete the arrangement on what to do in the Abuja axis, as we have already gotten the security alert update ahead. You are jetting out to to UK from back from Korea. It's all right, I see. Build started mining event at to show Abuja is safe. Buhari just out UK. Okay, the only way you can show them that Abuja is safe is for you to jetting out. or you're getting out to conclude what you people have started. The president traveled to the United Kingdom for a routine medical checkup. And will spend about 2 weeks. His media office said on Monday, just days after he returned from South Korea. Hey, look at the problem. What we have is US for this is going to 7 years to 8 years of your tenure. Yet you couldn't erect, even if, a very good hospital, even if not outside the country, outside the city. Inside that Aso Rock, you have enough building or space to erect an international hospital that will take care of every member of that family, even the doctors, even the governors, and all the senate, anyone that is flying abroad, spending the money that they're supposed to keep here in the country for the development of the country. They'll be taking it outside to other people's economy. Why our own economy is dying? We couldn't do it. Every trip you make, or for a meeting or whatever purpose, you must surely go back to UK to refill for medical checkup. You are really not from UK. Yet, what is happening in Nigeria, UK is not contesting. They are not saying anything about it. The day that God will intervene in what you are signing with UK, then you people will understand that no one toys with the children of God and goes scot-free. President Muhammadu Buhari jetted out of Nigeria Monday for medical reasons, a day before his scheduled appearance at a mining event scheduled for Abuja to inspire investors' interest in Nigeria's chaotic solid mineral sectors. If you seen it, he's supposed a day before he appeared. There is even a program that he held in Nigeria. He did not appear. He jetted out to UK. And the project, the what do I call it? The scheduled meeting they have in Korea. Why he didn't go get there? Why he not stay in Nigeria? So when they invite you for a program in Nigeria, you jet out to UK. But when they invite you outside Nigeria, you will go. You will not remain in the country. Can't you see that you are not telling yourself the truth? You have killed this country. Muhammadu Buhari, you have killed this country. The president traveled to the United Kingdom for a routine medical checkup and will spend about 2 weeks, his media office on Monday said, just days after he returned from Korea. President Buhari left for London October 31, 2022 for routine medical checkup. He returns to the country second week of November 2022. The president's spokesperson, Femi Adesina, tweeted Monday afternoon. It's through Twitter. Country, my country, my country. This country will be good. I doubt it. Not now, not ever. The trip and its sudden announcement raised concerns about the president's health and why the government made a U-turn on the plan for Mr. Buhari to attend and declare upon the 6th edition of the Nigeria Mining Week on Tuesday. The program will bring together investors, academics, and industry professionals at the International Conference Center, Abuja. You will not see him there. But if they invite him now in any African country for peace talk, he will jump in. He don't even mind living in his routine health checkup. He will jump in to Africa to go and speak about peace when even in his own family there's no peace. I'm not talking about the country. In his own family, in the Aso village, there's no peace. Nonsense. The Mining Week is designed to showcase Nigeria's potential in the mining sector and boast investors confidence in an underperforming solid mineral industry as part of efforts to diversify the nation's economy and revenue base. That is why this meeting is being held. But guess what? The person who's supposed to grouse the floor of the meeting is nowhere to be found, because the economy of the country has nothing to do with you. After all, they have already taken how many billion barrels of crude oil. Nigeria is expected to play a key role in the coming years as a producer of rare earth metals needed in electric vehicles and batteries as the world moves towards cleaner energy. Last week, the Minister of Mines, Steel Development, Malami was enthusiastic in his declaration that Mr. Buhari would grace the event shared. Okay, continue. The government in particular has been putting all its political will and weight behind the sustainable development of the mining sector. And I am super excited to announce that as we aim to discuss the common challenges and share our success stories, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, will declare the event open, he said. Where is him now? Mount. The minister called on foreign investors to attend the event because Mr. Buhari's scheduled presence was a pointer to the state of security in the nation's capital, Abuja. Well, instead of him to come and prove to those investors that yes, there's no security alert, he jet out to London. Just go there to hide until they finish what they want to, the attack they want to do on Abuja. We know all these things. That's exactly the point. That is why he jet out. You cannot tell me you came back from Korea and there is a program you're supposed to grace the floor to declare it open, and you jump into flight and jet out. Not even to tell your citizens, I am going for so thing or so thing. Either through reading script as you normally do. No. The what we heard, how you traveled, is for your speaker, Femi Adesina, to come and tweet to people. To wait to those people who don't even know anything. Once they see tweet, they begin to jump up. So now they vote you through Twitter. Or did the Nigerians vote Femi Adesina? Answer us, Buhari. The answer is no. You have been doing the worst. You have been ruling this country from what do they call it? From UK. You travel and you stay there for good 2 weeks. That half of November is gone. Now next one they come back. December you will still travel with your family. Rubbish. What is happening in Nigeria is really not. I mean, I don't know how I can put it. Nigeria is really going down on daily basis. Every minute of the day, every second of the day, Nigeria is going down to the pit. Yet the people that we voted to help us handle the affairs of the nation, then they are nowhere to be found. He's jumping from one flight to the other, going to one program or the other. Look at the program that he's supposed to grace. The program that at least is supposed to bring more investors together in Nigeria that is dying, so that they will see how they can revive the economy. He did not do it. Instead, he jumped into his flight and went to UK. My good people of Biafra land, my lovers and lovers of freedom, this is where I will sign out from this little broadcast to say happy new month to all my subscribers, my well-wishers, all of you people that love what I'm doing, and you will never relent in making sure that you like my comments, you share my comment, and you comment, and also subscribe and watch. I say may the Almighty Chukwu Okiabiama bless each and every one of us. The God who is above all, above able, who do all things, is the one that will answer all our prayers. So my great people, my listeners, all my families, I still remain your one and only Okuta Daily Talk. Please help me to share this video. Let it get to every ear that cares to listen, because our Onyendu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is taking Buhari and Malami to Supreme Court for them to be staying the execution of all the charges they brought against him. So let us all put hands together to make sure that in any way that we can pray, either you pray in your local dialect, you pray in a foreign dialect, any God you believe that answers you, call all of them that we need them at the moment. Since our own physical appearance does not change anything in the country called Nigeria. So we have to do it in a spiritual way. So anyone that knows what he or she can do to make sure that we won this fight, please do not hesitate. Continue doing it, because victory is ours. We must surely triumph at the end of the day. So shall it be, my good people. I am signing out. Until I come your way again, please don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is very, very important. Subscribe. Bye for now. Bye.